Well, welcome in, everyone, the AL Recruiting Player Interview. And tonight we have Joseph Doston with us, and he is just committed to UAB. Joseph, we're so glad to have you on, and congratulations.
Hey, thank you.
Well, you're committed 2024 class. You committed to UAB. So tell us a little bit about, you had a lot of other options. So why did you choose UAB? And tell us a little bit about your relationship with the coaches there.
The reason why I chose UAB over the other offers like Boston College, Temple, Georgia Southern, and so far is because when I went up there to do my official visit, they were the hospitality that gave me it made me it made me say to myself, this is home. This could be my future home right here.
Mm-hmm.
And it just the atmosphere and everybody there it gives off like really great vibes, and that's the reason why I chose it. And then my relationship with the coaches, I'm gonna start off with the D-line coach. Me and him, we're like this, like really tight. He told me while we was like in his office doing a little meeting, he was telling me how I got great size, I got great length, great speed. He's saying he can put me as a down man or standing up rusher, just anything. I'm saying that just keep balling, telling me to work hard, get better, get bigger. I just told him, hey, I can do that in order to play.
Mm-hmm.
And then another coach, the defensive coordinator. I also went in his office. We was in his office, and he was telling me about just how he worked like not the offense, but the defense, and like how he do schemes and every other thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and as a defensive end, that's something I like to hear because every once in a while I like to do a little move on an offensive tackle or something.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're chatting it up about those, he was telling me about like his telling me like personal stuff, and then like saying how we can always come to him if we needed like anything, like if we needed help cooking, just cashing a check, anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Yep, this place for me right now."
Yeah. Well,
So
tell us just a little bit. I know Coach Dilfer's new this year, and a lot of
yes,
UAB
sir.
fans that are going to listen to this podcast. What's he like in the recruiting process?
When I met him, he was a great guy. Like he gave like mad compliments, like saying I got good size as well, good speed, good everything. He's a really great dude, great coach,
Mm-hmm.
and he gives me he gives me like a father figure vibe, and like
Mm-hmm.
something like I can count on him and I can come there and ask him anything and he got the answer for it. But that's something I want to see as a player, just because I know coaches they would say all these other things like they want you to hear that. Where
Mm-hmm.
he was telling me I know he can keep his trust and his promise and everything like that. So that's why I chose UAB right there.
Awesome. Well, tell us kind of specifically. I know you talked a little bit about defense, but on your profile on Twitter, fans may pop on there. They see defensive end, they see outside linebacker. You got tight end listed, and so when you go to UAB, what can fans expect? What position are you going to be playing specifically for them? How are they going to use you?
More defensive end and like some of like an outside linebacker, like as a rushing, something
Mm-hmm.
like between that right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that's really about it.
Okay, perfect. Well, that helps everybody that follows recruiting want to know that answer. So you may not be familiar with our podcast, but one of the things we do is we like to give back. We like to give information to players and parents, and a lot of our followers are young recruits. I mean, not even today. I've been followed by a ton of middle school kids lately. So as you are a senior, you've committed, you've been going through this recruiting process. What is one piece of advice that you would give a young recruit listening or watching this podcast right now? What's something you would tell them if they have a goal or a dream of playing college football?
Never give up. It's one thing I can say. It's never give up. Play hard. play hard, never give up, chase your dreams. And if anybody that's older than you, that's been through the struggle and everything, they're gonna tell you the right thing. They're gonna tell you something that you need to know, not just something like they're trying to lead you in the wrong direction. They're trying to get you in the right direction. Listen to those type of people. That's really all I gotta say.
Well, Joseph, man, that is great advice. Man, I appreciate you just taking a little bit of time joining with us so UAB fans can get to know you just a little bit better.
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much for being on. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Really means a lot.
All right, fans, give him a follow. It's listed right there in the video. You can follow him. You can follow how his high school season, his senior year goes. But thanks so much for listening, everyone. Like, subscribe so we can do more of these player interviews. But God bless and have a great night.